I put some pain in my leg, and the was on this show said he finally sees the magic word, please. Do you mean that we can't appeal to people who don't live in reality by asking them to please? Um, Unless they thought it was real, they might end up in a wheelchair. But I mean, unless I said, please change, do your homework before you end up in a wheelchair. I actually don't know how to. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what would make people who don't live in reality come in. Um, Ask them nicely. They think that's what's called a bleeding heart. But I don't know. I really don't know. You're saying that's correct. I really, speaking of please, I mean, please, would you stop applying pain? I mean, the best I could do is I could tell people that, like, whatever they're seeing on the other end here, like, this isn't make believe, and we're not making a movie. Um, it would seem. Well, it's hard to say. It's kind of like I was putting this thing to warn you. Like, it's like if you're holding up progress, or you're doing things that are gonna harm the poor, or if you're following along with this like a bunch of empty suits in the Republican Party, like, you might end up in a lot of pain. You might end up in a wheelchair, because that's where I'm going. But they didn't do it because I'm like you. They did it because so they knew I could tell you. So I'm not any different than you. I don't have a bleeding heart. I'm in the investor class, but I live in reality. If you don't give up your childish points of view about not having a healthcare system, or you hang on to your weird ideology from you picked up when you were a kid, or you want to take away people's food stamps, or you don't want to come along to civilization like it, please listen to me. Please. You may end up in a wheelchair. I'm not judging you. I'm trying to warn you. I'm saying, please stop it with this. You don't know what you're talking about, and you also don't know who you're messing with by doing it. Because they are right on their side. And all you have is stuff you read in magazines. And it doesn't harm you at all. If you're in the investor class, you know it doesn't harm you if your taxes go up a little. You know it doesn't harm you if there's a national health care system. Retire from the debating society before you end up crippled. There's something you don't know. There's something you don't know. But what they did to the population here, and it was the right thing to do. If you want to be in pain, you don't want to end up crippled, give up these dumb ideas, because it doesn't harm you any for there to be a national health care system. That doesn't harm your portfolio. This surely doesn't harm mine, just like you. Stop opposing what you call environmentalism. Open your ears. If they give up this, whatever the heck you're calling republicanism, I don't recognize it. But you better give it up in your free market crap. One, because you know you don't know what you're talking about. The market does everything better. You get a bunch of dialogue, and your dialogue's going to get you put in a wheelchair. I'm begging you to listen to me. Stop with this stuff and stop passing it on to your sons. You don't want your sons to end up in a wheelchair either. You don't have the right values, and there's something you don't know that's being revealed to a lot of us. It doesn't harm you financially to support progressive causes. It doesn't harm you financially. You're going to do just fine. I know you are, because I'm just like you. I've just been sent to ask you, please, give up this way of seeing things. Have a change of heart, or you're going to end up crippled.